Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the seventh or eighth. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
In now for the O's, Dwight Smith Jr. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First offering on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
That is third.
Ready now for Baltimore, Hanser Alberto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. Too high. 1-0. From the stretch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runner goes for second. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1, and they're runners at the corners now. One and one. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Chris Davis at the plate now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Lays off 2-2 now. Alberto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A full count to the Orioles designated hitter.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Orioles lead it 1-0. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Now here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Thairo Estrada. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He grounds it sharply to third. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Cobb comes set. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. 1-2. Here it is. Men on third with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
28, Pedro Severino.
First delivery to him on the way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is second, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-1 on its way. Changeup too low. He walked him.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. from the stretch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, not that.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Runners on first with one down. Fastball well outside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for the Orioles, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So coming to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games.
Miguel Andujar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Next for New York, Luke Voigt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be two. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
The 1-0. Sanchez drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. First and second now, one man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Three runs already home here. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Fouled off. Smoked on the ground left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Tyler Wade. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Cobb gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Stepping up now, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. To Boyd in time for the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 1. Into the box, Thairo Estrada, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here's the 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Thairo Estrada is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Go, Red.
Now here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. And he got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can set down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Alberto gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Trey Mancini. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Chris Davis now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Stanton. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 28.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hayes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now to the plate, Luke Voit, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Cobb's ready. 2-1 on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here now the 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 1. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard liner to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rio Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Hayes on the run for it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting. The shortstop.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Tyler Wade. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
This is pulled into right. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Dwight Smith.
Ready once again, Dwight Smith Jr. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Hanser Alberto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He went down on strikes last time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. They still trail it here 3-1. At the plate, Tyro Estrada.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. hard hit ball to short. Iglesias on the slide. The throw. How about that? So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Cobb looks in. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Miguel Andujar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. 7th inning ready to roll. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Big swing by Davis now, and this is carrying well to right. Gone! So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Adam Ottavino comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Adam Ottavino.
In now, Pedro Severino, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now here's the drive out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. He'll get in there easily as the tying runs at second now with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Rio Ruiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. At the plate now, Austin Hayes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Holder, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Down the first baseline. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever. Got to calibrate that velocity.
The 0-1 offering. Rounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 2. Hector Velasquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And over to third now is the runner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Gary Sanchez will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Just hung in there on that one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Gary Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning. To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. A bouncer to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wade, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 out with a man at first. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 2. Digging in to try it again, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Now in the box, Hanser Alberto. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Tommy Kingley gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. Trey Mancini will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And that misses 1-1. Kingley is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Chris Davis, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1 left for the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Thairo Estrada. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's set, and the pitch. Soft liner towards first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate, Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Blyer, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Well-thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
The 0-2 home, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. High and deep to left center field. Hayes on the run for it. At the track, the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 4th home run here in the early going as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Paul Fry enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 6-2 New York. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. Striding into the box, Pedro Severino. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Green, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey!
Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1. Anthony Santander will be next. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Nobody out, runner on first. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Rio Ruiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0.
Get down, 1-1. Ball, that's out.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. So a full count now.
Runners on first with one down. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. So digging in now, Austin Hayes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
6-2 the final total today. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Severino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alex Cobb pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.